Hi, this is Robert O'Deegan. Today I'm going to show you how to take two photographs and merge them together and make it into a better composition and everything. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the first picture from RAW where I haven't done anything to it yet, and here that is. This is the picture that I'm going to blend it with, and this is the final product. Okay, let's do this. Come on along. Okay, let's get started. This is the photograph that I shot in Laguna Beach, and it's a little blown out in the outside over here because I was really trying to get this this little cove right here where the water's kind of rushing in and giving me a nice reflection and everything. This particular photograph doesn't have the reflection, but it's really cool the way it's done and everything. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to shadows, and I'm going to bring the shadows all the way to 100. I'm going to take the highlights and take those down to -100. I'm going to take the contrast and go +100. Now I'm going to take the exposure, and I like it about right there, okay, at 90. I'm now going to take the temperature and bring that to 90 also. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this now. Okay, now, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to hit Command J, and I've now copied the photograph. Okay, and what I'm going to do is now I'm going to highlight my background, which is the first one down. Okay, and this is the photograph right here that I'm going to slip in there. So I'm going to go select to select all. I'm going to copy. Okay, now I'm going to bring it back to these two. Now I have my background selected, so when I paste, it'll be in between them. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go paste, and it's going to give me the photograph right in between. Okay, now I'm going to take the copy of the original photo, and I'm going to go to my opacity, and I'm going to bring that in, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on that photograph, and I'm going to bring it over here in the corner for right now. Okay, then I'm going to go back up here to the one that has the opacity down to really low. Okay, so there it is. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get my quick selection tool, and I'm going to bring my quick selection tool right down around this area right in here. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit delete. Okay, now we're seeing that background. So I'm going to go up here to my select and hit deselect, and that'll get rid of my deals over there. Okay, now, so now I'm going to take my eraser, and I've got it at 100 and 100. Okay, and I want to get rid of mainly this white area here. Okay, and so now what I'm going to do I'm going to go up here to Edit, Transform, and Warp. And I'm going to bring that up to around right there. Okay, so now I'm going to come over here to my eraser and lightly erase right in here. Okay, and now this little upswing over here looks like just a swell coming in, which a small swell, no big deal. Okay, and then what we're going to do is I'm going to get my dodge and burn, and I'm going to go for my burn, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to darken to blend in with that background. I'm going to darken this area here. Okay, and I'm going to blend it in back to about this area over here. Okay, so now I like the way we're looking right now. Okay, now I'm going to do something that you're going, what the heck is he doing? Okay, I'm going to put up a new layer on top of the second layer of the original photo. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some little squiggly lines here. Okay, now I'm going to take that layer that I just did that to, and I'm going to take and lower the opacity, and it's something that you barely see, but it blends it a little bit better. And I'm going to take my eraser and just kind of lightly make it smaller. Okay, and there we go. Now, as you can see how that blends? It's just soft enough to where it's going to blend that in right there. Okay, and I'm looking at this. I want to make sure I've got everything going for me in here. I'm going to take my burn tool again, and I'm going to darken up, whoops, wrong layer. And I'm going to darken up the beach in here just a little bit. And I'm going to darken up my undercarriage of the cove right there. Okay, and I'm blending really nice here. Okay, and I'm going to take, and I'm going to, well, let's see what this is going to do anyway. Up, wrong area. Okay, I'm going to darken up these clouds just a little bit to give the clouds a little more drama. Okay, just to give it a little more drama in there, like the clouds are covering up part of it, and that's why there's a little bit of sun here and not as much here, but in the very background, way back there, the sun is there also. So the clouds are kind of coming in and out, blocking and unblocking as the sun is peeking through here and there. Okay, so now we've done this much right here. So I'm going to come over here. Now what I'm going to do, which is going to blow you away, I'm going to add another layer. Okay, we're going to go in on my photograph here. I'm going to come back out a little bit. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get my brush, and remember I added another layer, and I'm going to go and just start making my splash dots all over the place. And it's going to take me a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add these, and here let me show you what I'm going to do. See that this one I'm adding one, but I'm going to make it a little bit bigger splash and a little bit bigger splash here, and keep on adding these. And this is going to take a while. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add these a little bit and then speed it up a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make that brush a little bit bigger. Okay, a little bit bigger. A little bit bigger here. Okay, now remember that's on another layer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come out here, and I'm going to hit Command J and copy that layer. Now I'm going to come over here to Edit and then Free Transform, and I'm going to just bring that out like so. Make it a little wider splash. Okay. And then I'm going to go back to the original splash, and I'm going to hit Command J, Edit, Free Transform, okay, now I'm going to go back to the original one, Edit, oh wait, whoop, forgot to double it. Okay, Command J, okay, then I'm going to come over here, Free Transform. I'm going to not only make it bigger, I'm going to turn it a little bit again, and this is going to give us our splash right there. I'm going to do it one more time, Command J, and now there is our two photographs merged. Okay, here's our little cove over here. There's one more thing I want to do. Okay, so there's our photograph. What I'm going to do is I'm going to merge all the layers. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit C for crop, and I'm going to come over here to about right there. And there we have our merged photograph with our clouds in the background and everything done here. I might do a little more of the dodge and burn with my burn, and let's add a little bit of, to give a little bit of a shape to the wave crashing in here, like it's creating a little bit of a shadow in here. Okay, so there's our wave crashing and all the splashing done over here and everything. And the next time you get into Photoshop or go out shooting or anything, have a great time with your camera and Photoshop. Go right here and subscribe. I'd love to have you watch all the time. I do a lot of in-the-field photography and videotaping. So when I'm out there, you'll be able to see how, why, what, and where that I do my photography. Okay, this is Robert O'Deegan. Thanks.